It's an interesting album name. Tippler's Tales. Rolls right off the tongue. Hi guys, welcome to Leave Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. We are back with Fairport Convention. We covered a lot of their earlier stuff. This is pushing it in their discography, actually, for me. I don't think I've ever gotten this far. This is 1978, I believe. The album Tippler's Tales. It doesn't even have the lineup I'm used to. But this is the last record on, I think, Vertigo Records. That was the last one. This is their 13th studio album, technically. Yep, the last one with Vertigo. It is British folk rock. Who would have guessed? So the personnel, it's Dave Swarbrick, Simon Nicol, Dave Pegg, and Bruce Rowland as the lineup. So no Sandy, no Richard. So this is a new lineup for me. I'm interested in checking it out. Thank you to our patron, Annuvyn, I believe is your name. So thank you for your support. I truly appreciate it. Let's go. I'll link my Fairport stuff up there. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps. Seriously, it does. Ye Mariners, all. By Fairport Convention. 3, 2, 1, go. Let me guess. Traditional English song. Done very, very well. That's definitely Swarbrick. Yep, Swarbrick. This is the Jethro Tull connection, I think. The bassist. First track of the album too. Damn, Simon's great. Slick. I think it's 2 songs put together, actually.
All as you pass by, call in and drink if you are dry. Come spend, me lads, your money brisk, and pop your nose in the jug of this. Oh, ye mariners all, if you've half a crown, you're welcome all for to sit down. Come spend, me lads, your money brisk, and pop your nose in a jug of this. Come in and drink if you are dry. Call in and drink, think not to miss, and pop your nose in a jug of this. And now I'm old and can scarcely crawl, have an old grey beard and a head that's bald. Found my desire, fulfill my bliss, a pretty girl and a jug of this.
My whole family's in the Navy, so I connect with that with this already. Bunch of sailors.
Oh, when I'm in me grave and dead, and all my sorrows are past and fled, transform me then into a fish, and let me swim in a jug of bliss. Ye mariners all as you pass by, call in and drink if you are dry. Come spend me lads your money brisk, and pop your nose in a jug of this.
Excellent. Like I thought in the beginning, an English traditional song probably done very, very well. That like trippy almost, I dare I say it, like spacey section they had there in the middle, like the transition between the first and the second song basically. That was definitely my favorite part, man. I did not know what to expect there. Like that took me by surprise, I'm not gonna lie. I love when songs do that. And as someone who can trace their lineage back to an ancestor who died at Trafalgar, I don't know. I just have a very, I don't know, naval-minded family, I guess. And I'm just kidding about the whole Trafalgar Park. That would be funny, though, right? Or am I kidding? There is I don't know, just a connection to me in water, and I love the water. I always have. Even though when I went to join the military, I tried to join the Army, and even the Army wouldn't take me, so that should say something. I don't know. I learned how to sail at a very young age. You know, I was always on the water, and I'm from the East Coast, so I've always been by water. You know, and I don't know. It's interesting to hear those sort of like naval sort of themes in there. You know, because there's always been, as long as we've had ships, we've had sailors. You know what I'm saying? So we've had ships for a very, very long time. So the whole sailor culture and the all being out in the water for, you know, months on end without any, you know, sight of land at all. Imagine how free and how terrifying that is at the same time. You know, we have all our easy little stuff, instant gratification nowadays, but if you wanted to travel back then, if you wanted to travel to a different continent, you better get ready, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a voyage. It's not just even a trip. That's a voyage. And my hat tips literally to all the sailors out there. So that was excellent. I think the fiddle, you know, violin is probably my favorite part, instrumentally. I like the vocals at the end. It's very, very British, you know what I'm saying? I'm not used to that as much you know, compared to my American sensibilities, but I think it fit the tone of the music very, very well. But the fiddle and the drumming stood out so much here, and the bass as well, obviously. So yeah, Bruce Rowland on drums, percussion, and electric piano. Dave Pegg on bass, guitar, mandolin, and vocals. Simon Nicol on electric and acoustic guitars, vocals, dulcimer, piano. Dave Swarbrick on fiddle, mandolin, mandocello, what's a new one, and vocals. Dave Swarbrick on the fiddle and Dave Pegg. So the two Daves really stood out here to me. The bass was very high in the mix, and it drove the song at some points, but the fiddle was definitely on top the whole time. That was the most noisy instrument in the mix, but it also had a really good ring to it too, so I really enjoyed how overpowering it was at points. I don't know, it's cool. It's a cool combo of like two songs, and also a combo of old-timey, you know, what's the word, a traditional song, and then the late 70s almost kind of approach they had there with the spaced out ambient section for like 30 seconds, and then it transitions into another traditional song basically. The exact names are Bottom of the Punch Bowl, that was the first one, and then the second one was East Nuke of Fife. Those are what that is. That's interesting, and it's just called Ye Mariners All, but it includes those. And then the next song, Three Drunken Maidens. Hey, interesting. Should be a fun album listen if we did do the whole album. So thank you, Annuvyn. That was a very good song. Not my favorite Fairport track so far, to be honest, but I still thought it had some very good moments. It has its merit. I think it definitely is lacking Sandy Denny and Richard Thompson, to be honest. I'm already partial to certain eras. That's funny. But it still had a nice, I don't know, it didn't have like a sense of urgency. At points it did with the violin, but for the most part it felt very restrained. But it is a traditional song, so it's going to be conservative probably in what it does. But they did give it a nice shine, a good spin on it, and I thought that was very enjoyable. But for the most part, that is a song that I don't know if I'd revisit it again, to be honest, but it was still really good. And I thought the bass was excellent, and the violin, the fiddle, of course. So if you guys have any other tracks by Fairport you think I'd like, leave it down below in a comment. If not, hey, thanks for watching. See you later.